PSG. 3-2 winners over Brest, thanks to the brace from Kylian Mbappe, and PSG then 1 point back of Nice, atop Ligue 1. Gab Marcotti still with us. PSG getting the job done, Gab. Just about, though.
Yeah, I think just about is right. We saw this late in the season from Paris Saint-Germain last year. You know, when they'd go out on a league and then they would kind of take their foot off the gas, maybe get distracted a little bit, lapses in concentration. I think you saw that there on those two headers with Brest getting back into the game. And by the way, Brest went at them. Brest took 21 shots on goal in this game. PSG edged the expected goals, since I know that's what some people care about. But, you know, without that penalty, it's a totally different story. And so I still think there's some things for Luis Enrique to work on in terms of getting a 90-minute performance. And, you know, just reminding his players, guys, I know it's only Brest and it's really more of a body part than a football club, but it's not like we have a 10-point lead at the top of the table. In fact, we're in third place.
Aside from the jokes there, obviously everybody's going to focus on Mbappe and the brace. What about Warren Zaïre-Emery? How special is this player we're seeing?
Well, they should be focusing on Warren Zaïre-Emery, I think, in this game, because we're talking about a deflected goal and a missed penalty from Mbappe. He's tremendous. I think he doesn't even actually turn 18 until a couple of weeks from now. He's got size, he's got physicality, he's got a lot of technique. But what strikes you most is his decision making. He's so mature out there on the pitch. He does not look like a kid who's 17. And you know, Jules goes on raving about him. He's been raving about him, I think, since this kid was 15 years old. And I tell you what, in terms of dependability, he's living up to the hype in that very young but quite accomplished Paris Saint-Germain midfield with him, Ugarte, and Vitinha.
Big games today. Inter 1-0 winners over Roma in the Jose Mourinho / Romelu Lukaku derby. And then Napoli came from behind big time against AC Milan. Milan up 2-0 in that game before blowing the lead. Gab, let's start with Inter, I guess, here. Just another win as they keep things rolling.
Yeah, it took a while to break Roma down. Obviously, no Jose Mourinho, although because he was suspended for his return to Inter. I think fourth or fifth time he's been suspended since being back in Italy. It took Inter a while, as I said, to break down Roma. Jose Mourinho speaking after the game, not happy with the officiating, but I think in the end, if you look at and the numbers here, I think clearly bear it out. Inter created plenty, and then eventually Marcus Thuram, getting it done for Inter with about 10 minutes to go. And as you can imagine, Romelu Lukaku kept quiet, and the Inter fans, every time he touched the ball, let him have it. Something like 30,000 whistles distributed among the Inter supporters, and they basically blew them every time he came near the ball.
Inter Milan's last defeat over a month ago. What about AC Milan? Gab, what happened? How did they blow that lead?
Well, first of all, this is the game of the weekend, Sebi. Tremendous entertainment, tremendous end-to-end. Milan taking the lead. It was two headers from Olivier Giroud. But more importantly than that, they went out there. They looked solidly in control. And, you know, you wondered about Napoli adrift, no Victor Osimhen, no Zambo Anguissa. But then something happened at halftime, and Napoli came out with tremendous intensity. Politano scoring a great goal to pull one back. Then Jack Raspadori with the kind of free kick, the man for whom they named the stadium, Diego Armando Maradona, would have been proud of, to make it 2-2. Milan and Napoli both, I think, had chances late on. Kvaratskhelia especially. In the end, 2-2 draw, which I think will leave both teams dissatisfied. But, you know, situations like this, it's always a team that lets a 2-goal lead slip that's going to be kicking themselves more.